welcome to my channel. This is Mirrors on Her Wall, and I am Cami, the one and only. We're gonna do these get to know me questions, and we're gonna get right into the video so I can get comfortable. This is my first YouTube video, so yes, my nerves are a little rattled, but we're gonna get in there, we're gonna get with it, and eventually those nerves will settle down, so bear with me. Okay, the first question is, where are you from and where do you live now? I'm from Chicago, was born and raised there, love it there, love the atmosphere, love everything about it. And yes, I live in Louisiana now. Change doesn't bother me at all. I've been here for going on what, I think this year would make 5 years me being here, and I like it. Overall, there's some things that's like pros and cons of what I like about Louisiana and what I don't like about it, what I miss about home and what I wish was here. But overall, I like being here. You know, I've been here for almost 5 years, so I can't sit here and say that, oh, I miss home and I want to go back to it, because Chicago has a bad rep, you know, for getting killed, getting shot. That's just not me. I'm a mother, and I wouldn't want my kids to be raised in an environment like that. It wasn't like that back in the day when I was younger, but it is like that now. So yeah, I'm from Chicago and I live in Louisiana. The next question is, what is your occupation? My occupation is I'm a stay-at-home mom. That's what I do. I'm a mother, and I stay at home, and that's a job. So for people who don't think that's a job, it's a job. It's a job. And I also own a small candle business. It's called Store in a Vessel Candle Bar. I've been in that for about 2 years, but LLC wise, 1 year exact. So I do candles, I do wax melts, I want to dabble in room sprays. I want to also do soaps. I've played with soaps a little bit, and I really did enjoy it, because my daughter, you know, we'll test it out or whatnot, and she was saying that one of the soaps that I did make, they made her face clear or whatnot. So I do want to get back into that. I haven't been working on my candle business lately, but I am about to get back into it and back strong with it, because I really enjoy doing it. But those are the two things I do. I am a stay-at-home mom, and I also run my own business. The next question is, do you have children? Yes, I do. I have 5 children in all. I have 3 biologicals, I have 1 bonus, and I also am a fur mom. So yes, I have 5 children. I don't name it like that. I don't say, hey, these are my biologicals, hey, this is my bonus. I don't say all that. I just usually tell people I have 4 children, because that's what I'm raising. That's what I have. That's what I love. I don't treat anybody different from the other. We are a blended family, and yes, I have a 19-year-old, 17-year-old, 16-year-old, and a 14-year-old. So you can just imagine how things could be when you're dealing with all those teenagers in the house. They all have different personalities. Some have their days, some don't. But guess what? Who's the bad cop? I'm the bad cop. So, you know, I'm always the one that's usually getting the backlash with the teenagers in the home. Some days could be perfectly fine, but that's not always the case. It's always somebody's case that I'm getting on every day, because teenagers, whew, it could be rough. And as far as my dog, Nova Trixie, she is 3 years old now. She's 3. She's grown, but she's my baby. Yes. And the other one's grown. My firstborn, the 19-year-old, he's grown, but he's still my baby. I mean, come on now. The dog is old. It's 21. Don't make up, what, 7 years? It's 7 years every year for a dog's life. So technically in dog years, she is 21. She just made 21. So let's move on about these kids, because I can talk about them forever. The next question is, are you close with your family? I could say family is family. I mean, I should talk to my mom a little bit more than I should, and my dad. But yeah, I could say that I'm close to them. I'm not into it with nobody right now. You know, I talk to them. I just talked to my mom today. I can do better about calling my parents. My siblings, I'm close to my older sister. I need to talk to her more, but I'm closer to her than any sibling that I have. I have an older brother. I have 2 older brothers. One is a half brother, which I don't believe in that half stuff, but he's a brother on my dad's side. I don't get to talk to him much. Let's say it all. I don't even know why I said much. The last time I saw him was maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and that was due to my grandmother's funeral. So, yeah. I don't talk to him much. And as far as my other older brother, he suffers from drug addiction. So, he alienated himself from the family. The last time I talked to him was maybe about 2 years ago. But when I talk to my brother, I talk to him. We vibe as if it's like we've been talking every day. I miss him, and I need to really try to get in contact with him, call my auntie to see if I can. He keeps up with her, but he doesn't keep up with the rest of the family, which is weird, but you know, I love him. That's my brother, and that's that. Then I have a younger brother. He stays to himself. Let's just put it that way. My brother stays to himself. I love him. We're not really close, not like we used to be when we were younger. We're not close, but he is my brother. I love him. I love all my siblings, but yeah, that's all I can really say about my immediate family. And then I have my niece. She is like a sister. I really need to call her because I haven't been keeping in contact with her. I haven't talked to her in a good while, So those are like the important family members in my life, besides the ones that I've created and I have on my own, like my family that I made on my own. Besides that, yeah, family is family. And what can I say? I get along with them. Let's just put it that way. I don't have no bad blood with nobody. The next one is, are you in a relationship? Yes, I am. I am engaged. I can't tell you when the date is, but I met the wonderful man of my life in basically online. It was a long distance relationship, and that's how I got here to Louisiana. So that's kind of your answer to that, how I got down here. How did a Chicago city girl come down here living this country life? Was it a connection? That's the connection. The basically the city boy met country girl, and that's how that went. So yeah. Yes, I love him to death. So you'll know more about him later on in the video. Not later on in the video, but if you want to know more about how that came about, how did that happen, the storyline or the story time on that, I can give you story time on how we met. But yes, I am engaged now. Hopefully I will be married this year, but it won't be a big wedding because we on a budget. When I say the struggle is real, it's real. It's gonna be courthouse wedding 9 times out of 10. It won't be nothing big. The next question is, do you have disabilities? Yes, I do. I have a condition called congenital nystagmus. Congenital nystagmus is it's an involuntary eye movement. So my eyes, they move back and forth like this. You probably can't, I don't know if you can tell or not, but yes, they move back and forth. It's been like that all my life. That's what congenital means. It means from birth. I've been going through this since day one. My eyes have always been my day one. I used to get bullied a little bit, you know, when I was younger, but hey, I was gangster. I'm not going to even sit here and lie. My thing is, you was going to talk about my disability, I was going to talk about you. And I did it well. I did it well to the point where a person probably thought about what was going on with them when they went home. They literally, it was heavy on their man. That's how deep I did it. Not saying that it was right to fight fire with fire, but when I was younger, I said, hey, you're going to talk about me, I'm going to talk about you. But the older you get with this condition, the more, like a grown person, it's not going to come up and ask you, well, why your eyes moving? They're not going to do that because they figure they're going to probably hurt your feelings or whatnot. But I don't care about people asking questions. Kids will ask me. I'll explain. So that's that. I don't drive. I'm not able to drive. I'm legally blind. People will have to drive me everywhere I need to go all my life. And that's probably the only con that I have with my condition. I do not, like, you can get a surgery for this condition to slow the eye movement down. But overall, I'm not about to go and get a surgery. Surgery always have those risks, and they always have that one big one. What do you think if you go and get eye surgery? What can happen? you can go blind. I ain't doing it. I refuse to do it. I would rather go and fix these teeth in my mouth than do that. I would literally go and get implants in my mouth. Because that's probably the only cosmetic surgery that I want. It's my only insecurity. My eyes are not my insecurity. Every now and then, I can't say that it doesn't play a part a little bit, but overall, that my eyes are not my insecurity. My mouth is my insecurity. But we kind of veering off the subject, but that's my disability right there. My eye condition. Legally blind. Let's move on. Okay, what are your hobbies? My hobbies is reading, writing, and I watch a lot of movies with my daughter. Like, we are the movie heads. We will sit and we will watch movies together. And my other daughter, she watches with us. So it all depends on what movie it is. She'll watch with us, but we have our little moments where we sit and we watch movies. And also my son, he's into The Walking Dead and stuff, and we watch that. And we watch the other one, the other Walking Deads and stuff that came out, the different ones with the different characters and stuff. I'm trying to move a little fast with this because I don't want to give y'all a really long, overwhelming video. So that's that. That's what I like to do. And I also play video games a little bit. I don't play like all the time. I'm not like a real gamer. I'm not like my fiance. He got his PlayStation 5. He plays game. That's what he does. Me, I'm more into reading research and reading books, urban fiction and stuff like that. That's what I like to do. And I also like to read fan fiction too. I'm a big Joker fan. But anyway, let's move on. Okay. What are your goals? Okay. This could be an essay answer right here. I have plenty goals. Like, was y'all getting the gist of knowing that my son is 19? Eventually, I'm going to get to that question of how old I am. Because I want y'all to guess in y'all head right now how old do you think I am? With me having a 19-year-old son, I'm sure you probably can guess how old I am, but how old do I look? I mean, but anyway, let me stop boasting, and let me move on to what I was gonna say. Basically, my goals. Now, I think that I am too old for all the goals that should have been met when I was younger. Dealing with being in my 20s, my mind was in a whole nother mind. Like, it wasn't there. It wasn't in that mindset. I was going through things mentally in those years. So the years where I was supposed to be getting my shit together, I wasn't. In the 30s, I was trying to pick it up. You know, it was up and down. And now, boom. I basically told you y'all answer. But anyway, you know, with the goals that I want a house. I want my credit to be in order. I want to be financially sound, if you know what I mean. I want my business to be up there. I don't want... It's just so much. It's a lot. It's a lot. I can almost cry almost telling y'all this because I don't think that I did well in my life. And I want to do well in my life. Financially, spiritually, emotionally. I want to take better care of my health. But, you know, my main goals are to make sure my health is intact, in order. You know, make better, healthier choices for my life. Exercise. Not dabble in so many sweets because I am a pre-diabetic. So, I'm right there. Diabetes is just knocking on the door. It's right there. I don't want to have it. My mom has it, my grandma had it, my great-grandma had it. I don't want that. And I might get it, and I don't want it, y'all. But, yeah, healthier choices. I want a house one day. Well, first I'm going to say I want credit, good credit, because my credit look like shit. It really does. Because I've been messing up all my life. Nobody taught me that a social security number was important. Nobody taught me that you need to say, like, just been financially stupid, like just not literate. You know what I mean? You don't know what you're supposed to know unless you're family, you know, your parents teach you this. I love my parents. I love my parents to death, but they did not teach me the values. They did not teach me those things. But I'm not going to blame it on them. I'm old enough to fix those mistakes. But I want my credit to be in order. I want a house. I want to be able to have a thriving business. And hopefully within 5 years' time, maybe I have all those things. Okay. The next question. What made you to decide to become, wait, no, what the fuck am I saying? Why did you decide to start a YouTube channel? Why did I start? Why did I do it? Okay, I'm gonna just give y'all my honest answer. I started this YouTube channel because I want to make memories. I didn't have very many memories of raising my children, and I want to be able to remember this. This is like my diary. This is like my video diary. I want to document all the things that I am doing from here on out as a woman that understands, you know, a woman that's getting things, a woman that understands that this is my life and I need to take charge. I want to make those memories. I want to make those become alive. I want different. I always sat here and said that I wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I never done it. I didn't do it because of different reasons. Oh, somebody may not like who I am, or it's always based around those reasons. But hey, I'm here. So that is definitely partly one of the reasons why I started this YouTube channel. I want to try something different. I would say this is like a hobby. I would call it that. But I would try to be consistent with this hobby. I want to try it out. It's something different. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Why not try something out in my spare time? So that's mainly why I created this YouTube channel. I'm just going to go on and give y'all that question. How old are you? How old do I look, y'all? I mean, just be honest, you know. How old do I look? I'm 40, y'all. 40. Yes, I'm 40. Yes, I'm 40 and I made a YouTube channel. Yes, I am. I'm 40. And the next question, the last question I have is, shit, I barely can see the shit. Okay, did anyone inspire you to pursue content creation? Yes. Let me start off with my mother. I'm going to give my mother the all for that. She told me a long time ago, my kids were like little, they were small. They were like 2 and 3, like that. And she was like, and she didn't know she was telling me to be a content creator. She didn't know that she was telling me that. But she told me, she was like, well, why don't you sit the kids down? All them hairstyles you be doing on these kids' heads, why don't you go ahead, sit down, record that, have people watch your videos and everything, and you grow. She didn't know she was telling me that. And, you know, back then, YouTube was there. It was content creators, but it's not like how it is today. She was telling me this, and I didn't think to do it. So I could have been doing this a long time ago. But me being young, like I was telling y'all, in my 20s, at that time, my state of mind was not there. I can give you a story time on what went on in my 20s. Why did my 20s go from, it wasn't my 20s. My 20s wasn't 20, and let me just put it that way. It wasn't. I was being a mom. I was trying to be this girlfriend, wife, in an abusive relationship. My mind was not there to sit and do things. I didn't have my mind open to different ideas. It just wasn't there. And so she was my first inspiration. I could say my mom was my inspiration to start this channel. I could start off with her first. Secondly, the second person, Just Jazzy. Just Jazzy. I know if y'all know, y'all know. I love her. Like, her videos, they're informative. I enjoy watching her, and she is the realest. She is the realest. Like, seriously, I don't even pay attention to many content creators. I have a few that I do pay attention to, but when I see her done put a video, I'm going to watch. I really do enjoy her. And I did buy her video on how to become a content creator. I watched her video. I watched it, and it was really informative, and it kind of inspired me to say, hey, I could do this. And I remember one day I was really down and out when I first like watched her video, and I was just on my phone just looking at different, you know, content creators and whatnot. And I don't even know how. I think I stumbled across her because I think I probably looked up content creators like in their 30s or 40s or something like that, because I wanted to see, was it somebody out there that was like me, doing like somebody I could relate to. And when I watched her video, she was somebody that I could relate to. And I enjoyed watching her videos. But now it's like, man, after watching, like, paying for her video and watching it, yeah, she gave me that inspiration. She really did. She really did. I love her videos. If y'all don't know who she is, Just Jazzy, go watch her YouTube videos. I love them. She is straight. She's real. Let me just put it that way. No fake. No fake shit. No fake shit going on. Real. Definitely real. No, she ain't weird. I can tell you that. I don't like watching weird people, being around weird people. If it's something that's just too fake, I ain't gonna watch it. And I don't want to be that type of YouTuber. I don't want to be that. But I'm not trying to put so much on myself because I am new. So I have to work with what I can work with. So I'm not going to sit here and compare other YouTubers or ones that are in higher status than me. I'm like nowhere near it. I haven't even got a subscribe yet. So I'm not going to sit here and bash anybody because that's not who I am. I just want to come on here for me. So yeah, and let me tell y'all before I close this video out, my biggest inspiration is my daughter. She is a YouTuber. Yes, she is. And when I tell you her content creation is good, it really is. And it's only going to flourish from there. It's only going to get bigger from there. I have high hopes for her. I know that she is going to make it. I know she's going to do well. And if content creation is her heart, I am going to be all for her. I am going to get her the things that she needs for content creation. If she tells me anything about content creation, I am going to help her get equipment. I am going to help her in any way possible to make her dream come true. Because what mother would I be if I didn't? There's a lot of parents that go out there and they say, oh, what you being a content creator for? You need to be going to college. You need to be doing. No. If she wants to get out of school and she decides that she doesn't want to go to college, I am not going to force her to do something that she is not ready for, something that she doesn't want to deal with right now. If she want to take a break and that's what she wants to do, that's what she's going to do. And, you know, she has senior night coming up. And she put that in her speech. She put that in there that she wanted to go into the workforce and she wanted to become a successful content creator. I am all for it. I know there's a lot of people that's going to shake their head. That baby should be going to college. That baby should be doing something more with her life. But you know what? She is doing something more with her life. She wants to do content creation. That's what she's going to go do. But, you know, let me stop being a little bit offensive about it. But I'm just saying, when it comes to my kids, all my kids, I can be that way. But overall, she is my biggest inspiration. Yes. And her YouTube is, it's Maya Jada. She's doing well on it. She's got, what, 500 and something subscribers. So she's doing good on it. And one day she wants to be monetized. And I'm rooting for her. I'm rooting for anybody. That's just the type of person I am. I'm going to clap for anybody. And I'm definitely going to clap for my kids. So we are going to end this video. I guess I'm supposed to say like, comment, subscribe, I guess. I'm going to see y'all in the next video.